Hi everyone, welcome to another day of chemistry. We're going to be learning about the empirical formula, day 2, and the difference on this one is that we're going to be figuring out how to find the empirical formula when we're given the percentages. And so this assignment I actually have up on here for you. It's the same assignment you guys have to work on, but I'm going to explain how to do the example. Yes, it has the answers, but what's more important is knowing how to fill it in yourself. And so I'm going to go through this step by step, just like how you see. And so step 1. All right, example says an oxide of chromium is found to have the following percentage composition: 68.4% chromium and 31.6% oxygen. They want us to determine the compound's empirical formula. So in here, you can tell that the chromium molar mass is 52 grams. And the way they know, you look at your periodic table, it'll say 51.99 on here. It says, 50, where is it? Oh yeah, 51.99. So they, they round it up, so it's 52. The 68.4 grams comes from the percentage number. Same thing, oxygen is 15.99. They round it up, and so it gave them 16 grams per mole. And then the percentage, 31.6, they put over here with 31.6 grams. Now, go down to step 2. It even tells us what we should do in step 2 by dividing the mass of each element by the molar mass. And so 68.4 was the amount of chromium that was given from the percentage, and then they divide by 52, which was the molar mass. That's where you will find the mass number on the periodic table. And then they got 1.315. Same thing for oxygen. They divide the amount of oxygen divided by the molar mass, which is 1.975 now. Now, get to step 3. This is where you would divide each answer by the lowest number. The lowest number was 1.315. So then chromium, you divide it to itself as 1, and then you get the 1.975, and you divide that by the lowest number, and you get 1.5. So you go down here, it says if step 3 resulted in whole numbers, you may rewrite, or not rewrite, but you may write the empirical formula. However, if there were decimals, you will need to multiply by small number of whole numbers until you have the whole numbers. So it's right here, chromium, there's 1. And here's the thing, like the small number, 1.5, if you multiply by 2 to both numbers, you'll have whole numbers. That's why they have 1.5 times 2 gave them 3. If you do 1.5 times 3, that won't give you a whole number. So they start with the smallest number. I mean, if you do 1, obviously if you do 1 times 1.5, it still gives you 1.5. But if you do 1.5 times 2, that'll give you a whole number, which gave them their 3. So the final answer came out to be CR2, which they got from doing 1 times 2 up here. And then O3, because they did 1.5 times 2, gave them 3. Now, we get to the actual first practice problem. It's the same thing. So if you go to lithium, which is Li, and it says 6.941. So then you just do 7 grams. Your amount of lithium, the amount that they got is 18.7. Which, remember, from the top, they just put the whole thing. So they just put 68.4. So we do the same thing, 18.7. Carbon's molar mass is 12 grams. And this one's also grams. This one right here, amount of carbon is 16.3 grams. Molar mass of oxygen is 16 grams. Remember, these are all coming from the periodic table, the mass number. Remember, the number on the bottom of the element, the amount of oxygen was 65%, so you put 65 grams. I'm running out, so I'm going to go and direct you guys to watch the second part of this one. So I'll see you guys at part 2